Is everything okay?
I gave my report to the Admiral. Apparently, some of the crew have called for me to be stripped of rank and cast out.
I'm so sorry, Seika. That must be really hard to take.
It doesn't matter. Where are we headed next?
Well, we know where Laundra sent the data from his old company. Somewhere on the mainland, north of where we met. Should be able to fly there.
Yeah, about that. Let's take my skiff this time instead.
Not a fan of flying, huh?
I'm a Marine. I'll take the water over the skies any day.
All right, I'll take your skiff.
Should we get going?
Yeah, let's go.
Follow me. Nice and easy. And, unlike flying, if you fall off, you don't die. Open water ahead, and Fleet's End disappearing behind us, along with everyone in it.
Why do you put up with them? I mean, I get what it's like to feel as if an entire tribe's against you. I would have stormed out of there a long time ago.
It wasn't always like this. I was a good Marine. A good sister. It felt like I belonged. That belonging is a kind of strength. One that keeps me going even in the roughest seas. When you have something like that, you can't cast it aside.
You see, you know, your people don't know how lucky they are to have you.
I don't know about that.
I do. Well, seems like the coordinates are leading us towards that horse.
That thing gives me the creeps. On clear nights, we can see it from the camp looming over us. There! On the shore! More of our boats!
Then we're on the right track.
I'll take us in!
Okay, the coordinates point to somewhere up the hill.
After you. Definitely seems like we're heading for the Metal Devil. Why would Laundra send his data here?
I'm not sure. It's an odd place to bring a bunch of Quen, too.
I just hope we find them. My people were here, all right. Looks like they headed further up the hill.
Coordinates lead that way, too. Laundra must have set it up.
Doesn't look like there's a way past it.
There's some kind of device on the other side. I think I can scan it.
My focus is getting a reading on that device.
All right. Let's see what's on this thing.
It looks like there's something further in.
Some kind of compound. Laundra might be in there. You're missing people too.
I'm not seeing a way past the barrier.
There. It's some kind of power generator. Hooked up to the arm of the Horus. Laundra's figured out how to get part of it working again.
A metal devil can't actually wake up, can it?
I'm not sure. But at least right now, it must be how Laundra's powering the barrier.
So if we can find a way to shut down those generators, it should come down.
It's worth a shot, at least. Looks like there are 2 of them nearby. Come on, let's get going. The generators should be back down the hill.
Whoa! Look at that! Above us!
Laundra went to a lot of trouble to power that shield.
Let's get this done! Got a couple of our big ugly friends too. Ugh! More eggs.
Just follow my lead. Shoot it with fire.
I've got your back!
Okay, let's see if we can shut this thing down. Some kind of power core. I can't hit the core on my own. Seika, I need you to shoot the core. focus on the generators.
Hold it there! Got it!
One down. Now for the other generator. Okay, again. Vega?
Yeah! On it!
Alright, let's get back to the bunker entrance. Barrier should be gone now.
Ancestors, I hope my people are in there. You know, the last time I saw my sister, I was relieved she was leaving for a scouting mission. Guess I wanted a break from her.
I get it. Things aren't always easy with my sister either.
I thought you said you were an outcast.
I only met her recently. It's a long story.
Always full of surprises, huh?
I try. Point is, I'm sure your sister will be glad to see you.
I don't know. But it's nice of you to say.
Your people. And another mural.
Yeah. Why are they all just waiting?
Let's find out.
Seika, have you come to join us?
Join you?
Yeah, we have. It took a while, but we finally made it.
A barbarian, one of the chosen. Impossible. Zeth would never allow this.
How did you get in without him?
Well, Zeth sent us, actually, after we helped him out of that ambush in the wilds.
Right! You see, I was on my way here with him when machines attacked us. We tried to hold them off, but we were outnumbered. That's when Aloy here came to the rescue.
I was exploring the region when I ran across them, so I just rushed in to help.
You should have seen her. one of the best machine hunters I've ever met. She saved Zeth's life.
Oh, I was just doing what I could.
Zeth had something important he needed to take care of after, so he said to go on without him.
And that's when he told us how to lower the barrier and said we should head straight inside.
Zeth really needed a barbarian to get him out of trouble.
We all need a little supporting fire every now and then.
Well, Zeth gave them the okay. And I am not risking one of his outbursts. Let the others inside know about our new arrivals, will you?
Fine. But I'm not letting them into the Ascension Hall until they prove they're devoted, just like everyone else. And I'll be interested to hear Zeth's side of this when he returns.
Oh, by all means.
Don't mind him. Good luck in there, Seika. May you both embrace his light.
That was close.
I can't believe my people are here willingly. And they answered to Zeth.
Yeah, he sounds like a great guy.
Let's get to this Ascension Hall before you have to meet him.
A hologram of Landra.
Welcome, my chosen. You have wandered, you have suffered, but you are lost no more. For I have found you, and I offer you what you deserve. The Ascension. So be at ease, forget what you think you know, and embrace this moment. A new world awaits.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot of Landra.
So he wants us to embrace his light. Literally.
We'd better keep up appearances in here.
I'll try.
Oh, good. This guy again.
Well, if it isn't our do-gooder and the barbarian.
It all makes sense now. The time of ashes, the floods in the Great Delta. We've been trapped in a cycle of destruction, but soon we'll have a new world.
It's quite a promise.
And now that you've proved your devotion, you're ready for what comes next. Zeth will lead you there as soon as he returns. Not so fast. Your good deed in the wilds may have gotten you this far, but you'll get no special treatment here. Walter himself granted me the privilege of guarding the Ascension Hall. So until you complete your review and learn the words of attainment, this door remains shut. No exceptions.
Okay, we will be back later then.
Sounds like we're supposed to pass some kind of Landra devotion test.
But who knows how long we have before this Zeth guy gets back. There's gotta be a faster way to learn whatever the words of attainment are. Let's take a look around.
Maybe someone will be willing to help us out.
We should see what Landra's been telling them then. Might be useful.
Come, sit with me. I'd like to tell you a story. Once, I had a home on this world with the most beautiful view of the city. Me and my wife, we used to love to sit and watch. It's our moment of serenity. But then, the time of ashes came. And while the head only I survived, and grass, Evelyn, everyone. We just why I am so glad to have met you. Soon, you and I shall spend eternity on a new world. Every sunset. Together.
I'd rather sail into another typhoon than spend an eternity with him.
I'll get us a drink. In the meantime, remember what Walter said about embracing the future.
Seems like you don't really share your friend's excitement about all this.
I should be more excited, shouldn't I?
It's okay to question things.
Lon was thrilled when we got into the Ascension Hall. He can't wait to see where we'll be taken next, but I'm worried that all this is too good to be true.
So why don't you just leave?
I can't abandon him. We've been through everything together. Our missions, the typhoon, the shipwreck, and soon, the Ascension, I guess.
You're right to be skeptical of all this. Andra is up to something. We need to get into the Ascension Hall to figure out what. And to do that, we need the words of attainment.
I don't want to stir up any trouble. When Zeth comes back, he'll figure out that I told you.
Does it have something to do with one of those laundry displays?
This is important, Otosu. A lot of lives are at stake.
It's related to what Walter said he valued most about his friends.
Well, that's not hard to figure out. Landra likes being the center of attention.
No, that's not it at all. This was a bad idea. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Hey, it'll be okay. I promise.
I'm sorry, I can't. Please, just leave me alone.
That could have gone better.
Don't think we'll be able to convince him to help us again. Maybe we should study up on Landra before we talk to anyone else.
I'd like you to meet some old friends of mine. See, we were at the best party in town, celebrating our big win. And while everyone's attention was on me, my ex-business partner, well, he barges in, and he's jealous of our success. And he throws a drink in my face, but not a drop hit me. Because my bodyguard, Jack, he tackled him to the floor. And the others, Riley and Nolan and Parker, well, they made sure he was kicked out. But it was my Evelyn who encouraged everyone to just laugh it off. I adored them. Their dedication to me meant everything, more than any award. And it ended up being the best night of my life.
I guess Landra's used to people worshipping him.
Gross. Gotta pretend I look up to Landra.
What's she doing?
Ah, you must be the ones Brennick mentioned. 2 more souls chosen to leave our thankless old life behind.
Yes, that is us.
It's Kiral, right? You were stationed on the Spark?
In my former life, yes. Just one more Marine bound to a hopeless expedition. Ugh. Enough of that. As Walter says, we must forget the past. Our suffering led us here after all. And now, the Ascension is almost upon us. This place is such a wonder, isn't it?
I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, but it is still nothing compared to what's in the Ascension Hall.
You've been inside?
Indeed. I proved my devotion not long before you joined us. Now I wait to be taken to what lies ahead. One step closer to the Ascension.
You mentioned you're waiting for what lies ahead, and we're still getting up to speed, but I thought the Ascension Hall was where we needed to go.
You're not the first to fail to grasp Walter's plan for us. Now that I've seen what's in the hall, my rank is secure. But there is something more that he's offering us. I just know it. It has to be why the devoted are escorted to another place. And as soon as Zeth returns, he'll take me there. I'm ready.
Do you have any idea where this place is, exactly?
Somewhere that brings us closer to Walter. To his embrace.
So you've been inside the Ascension Hall?
I shouldn't say. I wouldn't want...
Come on, Kiral.
I'll tell you this. Like, the moment Walter first appeared, prove your devotion.
Look, Kiral, you said that the Ascension, Seika and I are trying...
But we're running out of time. We need...
But the only way to learn the words of a tale...
Unless you help us out. We've suffered so much until now. We don't want to go back to that.
Well, we should all embrace. It's kind of what Walter said when he sat with about where eternity lies.
He thought he had eternity when he traveled the heaven.
No, that's not...
Maybe we
Yes.
That didn't get us anywhere either.
Let's look around. Maybe there's another way.
I'm happy to be here, but I thought it'd be a bit more comfortable.
Look,
We're not... You said Lon can't wait to see. Do you know what you'll...
I imagine it'll be... Once you've been in the Ascension Hall, he and his troop
Everyone keeps mentioning it.
as friendly as a fire. The soldiers that follow him are like... I guess they know now that they don't answer...
As far as anyone at your settlement knows, how did you end up here?
Lon and I were part of a scouting mission. We were lost, living, that we were safe. Everyone here has...
Why didn't any...
Not everyone is... Walter says nobody questioned it.
We'll be going.
Be careful.
Walter lives such a glamorous life in the past.
Imperials.
Wondrous benevolence, I bet.
Look, Aloy. This...
Something else?
Seems like most of the Quen are more than happy to follow Londra. So why not you?
At first, everything he told us felt like it felt like maybe I'd find... Then I remembered how the boards back home would tell us to follow the virtues of the... And then they dragged my father away for speaking out against an imperial decree. I'm not sure it's any different here. Walter might be a living ancestor, but with a cudgel like Zeth to do his bidding, his kindness is just...
That's all for now.
Very well.
Take a moment. Don't be shy.
I've never seen anything like this.
I'd like to tell you as once, me and my wife, we used to love. But then, only I survived. Evelyn. Which is why I assume.
There has to be another way to get the words.
You
This
too.
place is pretty big.
What if we
That I
We checked
suppose.
everywhere. And we're still.
You're not the. Now that I. But there. It has to. And as soon as.
Do you have any idea?
Somewhere that brings us close.
Well, thank.
Yes.
Oh, this Landra. Oh, this ego.
It's a lot. It's a shame you can't punch a hologram.
Have you completed your review? No? Then I have nothing more to say to you.
Please.
We'll, leave.
Thank you.
Only those devoted to Walter deserve to ascend.
Imagine dining like this for the rest of our lives.
Such an honor to be here. Can't wait for what's next.
I'd like you to meet some old friends of mine. See, we were at the best party in town, celebrating our big win. And while everyone's attention was on me, my ex-business partner, well, he barges in, and he's jealous of our success. And he throws a drink in my face, but not a drop hit me. Because my bodyguard, Jack, he tackled him to the floor. And the others, Riley and Nolan and Parker, well, they made sure he was kicked out. But it was my Evelyn who encouraged everyone to just laugh it off. I adored them. Their dedication to me meant everything, more than any award. And it ended up being the best night of my life.
Did you need...
So you've been inside the Ascension.
I shouldn't say.
Come on, Kiral.
I'll tell you this. Like, prove your devotion.
We'll be off.
May you embrace his light.
Rennick was telling the truth. A barbarian. One of Walter's chosen.
Back again, I see. If you don't know the words, then leave me alone.
Gotta pretend I look up to Landra. Yuck.
I don't know how much more.
As far as any... How did you end up here?
Lon and I were part of a scouting. We were lost, a living ancestor. That we were safe. Everyone here has a similar...
Why didn't...
Not everyone is... Walter says we must leave our old lives behind. Nobody questioned it.
You said Lon can't wait to see where you're headed next. Do you know what you'll find?
I imagine it'll... Once you've been in the Ascension Hall, he and his troops are the only ones who ever come back.
Everyone keeps mentioning him.
As friendly as a fireclaw. The soldiers that follow him are like... I guess they know now that they don't answer to...
Seems like most of the clan are more than happy.
Everything... Like, maybe I'd finally... Then I remembered how the boards would tell us to follow the virtues of... And then they dragged my... I'm not sure it's any different. Walter might be a living ancestor. His kindness is just...
We'll be going.
Be careful.
Look, Aloy. This one is just... I have no words.
Landra makes quite an impression. Oh, this Landra. All this ego.
It's a lot.
Have a seat. Let's talk.
It's a special honor to be chosen. I hope you appreciate that.
What is it now?
It's a shame you can't punch a hologram.
After so much pain and suffering,
Isn't Walter just the
Seika
best?
and the Barbarian. And here I thought I'd have a moment's peace. pestering me, barbarian. Oh.
Something else?
That's all for now.
Very well.
Gotta pretend I look up to launch. Bruh. Yuck.
What is it?
You mentioned...
You're not the... Now that I've... But there is some... It has to... And as soon as...
Do you have any idea where...
Somewhere that...
We should...
Good luck.
Look, Aloy. This one is just... I have no words.
Laundra makes quite an impression.
I'd like you to meet some old friends of mine. See, we were at the best party in town, celebrating our big win. And while everyone's attention was on me, my ex-business partner, well, he barges in, and he's jealous of our success. And he throws a drink in my face, but not a drop hit me. Because my bodyguard, Jack, he tackled him to the floor. And the others, Riley and Nolan and Parker, well, they made sure he was kicked out. But it was my Evelyn who encouraged everyone to just laugh it off. I adored them. Their dedication to me meant everything more than any award.
Please.
We'll, leave.
Thank you.
It really is a new world that awaits us.
Come, sit with me.
I had it all wrong. Walter was the greatest of the ancestors.
Have you completed your review? No? Then I have nothing more to say to you.
All this Londra. All this ego.
It's a lot. It's a shame you can't punch a hologram.
Back.
So you've...
like, prove.
You meant... And
Now that but there is, it has to, and
do you have any idea where...
somewhere that brings us close
See you later, Kirill.
until the.
Gotta pretend I look up to Londra. Yuck.
A journal from one of the Quen. And it has the words. My people idolize Londra. I thought they were better than this. At least we can get out of here. Let's head back to Brennick.
I already told you. No one's getting past me without the words of attainment.
Oh, we know the words. Seika.
Oh, no. You should have the honor, Aloy.
Only through devotion may I embrace his light. Only through him may I ascend to a new world.
No one's ever passed their devotion review so quickly.
Well, we did, so will you get out of the way now?
I don't know how much more of Londra I can take.
Yeah, let's see what he's really up to.
All this time, they didn't even want to be found.
We don't know if they all feel that way.
Yeah. Sure.
Something on your mind?
Nothing. The Ascension Hall better have answers. That's all.
An elevator. Let's see where it leads.
Londra's really building up the suspense.
Must be quite a spectacle up there.
Ancestors. That's how they'll ascend.
Londra's building a spaceship, all right. We better take a closer look.
The clouds. They're not real. It's all an illusion. My focus. What's that sound?
It's a warning, I think. For radiation, something toxic. It should be safe enough for now, but I'd better check out the ship.
Okay. Tell me what you find.
Storage for Londra's followers? But that can't be enough space for all of them. And MSP again. What does that mean? A rocket. The source of the radiation. That's why he grabbed data from that old prototype in his headquarters. It must be how I'll get the lift he needs. Just got the Horus's printer working again. To build the ship. Okay, I've seen enough.
Well, what's going on with that ship? I don't like that look. What did you find?
The Horus. It has a special component. One that can make almost anything you can imagine. Parts, tools, even entire machines. Londra has rigged it to build what he needs for his ship. But in order for the ship to leave, it needs a ton of power, way more than what Londra could achieve with what he had.
So he went looking for something from his old company.
Exactly. Part of the data he got was for a blueprint, for a kind of boost. One that's as toxic as it gets. If this ship gets airborne, it'll spread a poison from here to every tribal land in the region.
Everyone will get sick and die. There's still something I don't get. Why would Londra do all of this just to get off this world? Oh, this again! You're still not telling me everything! My people are the ones that are caught up in all this! My sister! I deserve to know.
You're right. I will tell you. It just won't be...
Guess our time's up.
Lying filth!
Oh, this must be our friend Zeth.
Spread out. Reinforcements will follow. Time to put you down!
Never seen a cannon like that before.
I guess Londra gave him a new toy.
Here we go! How do we even get out of here?
Zeth's got this whole place on lockdown. Maybe there's a way to shut it off.
Stay alive and wait for something to override. They fight like a... No! It doesn't have to be this way!
Don't think they're listening, Seika.
In Walter's name! Let's see if you say that face to face!
Hurry! Don't hold back! Revenge! Keep attacking! Got him in my sight! Traitorous scum!
Clear shot!
Stay still!
These guys don't let up.
Idiot! Strike harder! Still shooting! Get that Outlander!
No way up there. Gotta disable the lockdown.
Go after her! Where'd they go? You don't have what it takes, Jacob! I have Jordan over here! So shoot!
Power node. It might lift the lockdown.
To the Gwen!
It's wired to 2 more nodes. I gotta keep looking.
What do you think? Oh, help them! No choice! Make Walter proud!
Got it.
Your tricks won't save you! We were promised the Ascension! Out there!
Lockdown's lifted. Now to get to Zeth.
Stop them! You all right?
I knew some
There
of
are
those
many
Marines.
more loyal to Walter!
Don't even hesitate to attack.
Yeah,
see
there's
them?
something off about them. But for now, we focus on Zeth.
Fear is understandable! Aiming for the head!
Come on out, Zeth!
I'll enjoy crushing you both!
Nice to meet you, too.
Try and die!
Give in now!
Stay down!
Tactical advantage! I like it!
Will reign!
Mind giving me a hand?
The next one won't miss!
Where have you been taking the rest of our people?
Answer her question.
He takes the devoted to his park on the southern peninsula. But you'll never reach it. The tower there is positioned to ward off any approach.
And my sister is there?
She was in the final group. I'm not supposed to bring any more over.
But Walter promised the Ascension to everyone who proves themselves. I don't understand.
Londra's been using you to get what he wants. Let's face it, you're an easy mark. Too blinded by your own ego to see the truth.
Well, you just flipped his world upside down.
Just give me a straight answer. Why does Londra want to leave?
Something is coming to Earth. It destroyed the world that Londra fled, and it wants to do the same thing here.
Destroy the world? What could possibly do that?
It's called Nemesis. It's like a machine, sort of. But it's more powerful than anything you or I have ever faced. That's why Londra's building this ship. He's doing everything in his power to leave before it gets here. And I guess he wants to take some Quen with him, too. Look, I know this is a lot to take in, but there's still hope.
If you say so.
Seika.
There's a beach on the southeast coast of the island where we took down the first tower. That's probably the closest we'll get to Londra's park. And I should probably report back to the Admiral. Tell him something about what we found here.
Okay. I'll meet you at the beach then. That was bad. That was really bad. Seika, she seemed so lost. Why do I feel like that too? How do I fix this? For now, I'd better take a look at that Zenith weapon. I think I can turn this into something I can use. There. I should test it out when I get back outside. Better check on the rest of the Quen on my way out, too. Launcher's worse than the other Zeniths. Willing to irradiate thousands so long as he survives. Seika and I have to find a way to stop him. Once I make things right with her. I guess Brennick spread the word to the rest of the people here. That Laundra doesn't care about them. They must be pretty confused.
Everyone, please, remain calm.
It seems like the Quen have some thinking to do. I hope they figure it out and head back to Fleet's End. But I gotta meet up with Seika. Talk things out with her. Make sure we're okay. Hollywood. Data I found called it the Land of Dreams. I guess it finally met reality.